But the point is, the fact of the matter is, these men have cleaved on to me since a child, as spouses and fathers. All of these people that they created, these are the hoes. These are the women in men's bodies. I'm pretty sure if we strip them down, we might find a twat between their legs. These is the people that had babies, all these babies with these people in the underworld. They kept it under wraps. So these are rappers and politicians and supposed gods that have been tied to me for financial stability when I have not had it for my own self. And you slept with all these women in the underworld. I have already heard that I am the only real man here. You all are women. You are women. You're the hoes. If women can only be hoes from sleeping around, you're the hoes. I'm not the hoe. I'm the king. You understand what I'm saying? You're embarrassed of how many people you've had sex with. I'm not embarrassed about how many people I had sex with. You're trying to cover up the number. I don't give a damn about somebody knowing the number of people I had sex with. If anything, I'm the one that had the phallic taken from me. And I'm the natural born male. And you are the natural born females that had wands attached to you to try to come against me in this day in the battle of Armageddon. So I'm not concerned about how many people. That's like somebody turn around telling God how many, if God was on this earth, how many people that God can sleep with. And what you really want to say is in that community that they moved me around part to part from that community, from the north side to the east side to the west side to the south side, because you motherfuckers was dead. The only reason why you living and was able to raise yourself up and your family a little bit is from my anointing. How dare you? So if you want to talk, then let's go ahead and cut the anointing off. Let's go ahead and freeze the assets of these families, because whatever they built it off the wealth that stemmed from me, or the abundance that came from me. Even these people that went and fled with the money and started something somewhere else, it came from me. Let's talk about, that's the real whoring that you were doing. Taking something from our house and from my house and taking it and giving it to somebody else and letting another woman live some type of fabulous lifestyle off of my fucking reign and my inheritance. Let's talk about that. You're the whores. You're the whores, the filthy whores, the thieves, the child traffickers and pedophiles. It wasn't enough for you. You had to continue to exploit people. You had to put your money into things that you will find out how to take advantage of people, to blind God's children and take from them and steal from them, even to steal from God. So you can be battle ready. I'm not fighting your ass. They're going to come get you. They're going to come get you. And they're going to drag you out the sky, out the pits of hell. They're going to get you. They gonna get you. You gonna get you. You gonna get you. You gonna get you. Mark my words. You're gonna get you. You're gonna get you. We got battles and wars. Now, this could be rumors of wars. These people ain't battle ready. They don't know how to fight God. They know how to fight each other for that money. They know how to fight in court with man's law that God said he laugh at people. You don't come to God for real. You go to man and his law. We're going to see what your money and your law do for you now that you done dismantled something in the government. Now that you got a heathenistic courts that nobody have to respect in the first place if they're not a heathen. Or if they didn't stem from you. Or you thought you was keeping me from something because you kept me away from your way of living. But it's a non-factor in my world. Anyway, I don't have to. This is the white or pure man's law, the natural law, where I don't have to subscribe to anything that you've dealt. It could all be instead of a marriage, it could be a robbery. It could all be changed where it's going to fall back on you and you're going to end up your ass in jail and paying back what you owe. Or your bloodline is going to work it off. We got ebb and flow is in reverse because they're not doing something with the arts properly. These people are doing whatever they want to do. Okay. And then we have children in reverse. And children in reverse, well, it's coming up sideways. Because children in reverse was over here when I picked up the deck in reverse. Okay. So we got wolf instinct. Somebody could be trying to activate or make you go through a transitioning. Like they did Hope Michelson, they made her go through a painful transitioning. This could also be the ego having to rip off all the feathers or fathers or whatever, like so they can live another 40 years or something like this, okay? But again, we got wolf instinct. The wolf is standing strong or something like this, or somebody is using this spirit animal or spirit guide right now. And these people are going to be blocked for... So what I'm hearing, some of these women have killed hundreds of babies right from the womb of a mother, a holy womb. And these people think that they're going to go on and have children now. These are the people that was terrorizing us in the background and blaming the government. So-called black people and other people too. Mountainous people, other people, pharaoh people, things like this. Working on with tinctures and things like this. They didn't just stay. I used to watch a show, The Outsiders. I really like that show. But on that show, they stayed in the mountains or whatever. They only came out to go like do the store and stuff like this or do stuff randomly. But they really had everything they needed up on the mountain. But if you think about the mountain can be a mental space, okay? But these people could be wanderers, but they are neural linked together, so they think or they can see things higher. They're working next to the leaders. You think that they're just your family and friends, but they actually are spies and they're working for the leaders. So they have a of what these leaders plan to do, but it's not God's work. It's what it's mere men. It's just mere men. Okay, it is what this is here. Okay. All right. But I feel like these people are about to see a depreciation in something. Because Gaia has been, there's also something about woo or woe in Georgia, stone. So this could be woe. Okay. I'm going to let y'all see the whole thing. Okay. Because I feel like you can't see. All right. I like when you see the whole thing, hopefully. All right. So if y'all, oh, this thing is about to start making me mad. So if you can see, it says woe. You see the W-O. Okay, this is just how the cards are placed. It says Georgia in stone, okay? So maybe somebody did something here also to turn somebody's pineal gland to calcify somebody's pineal gland and turn it to stone. And this is what's about to happen to Georgia. I was here in Pompeii yesterday, but there's some other kind of destruction here. This could be Sodom and Gomorrah. I don't know what this is, okay? Sodom and Gomorrah can also be a mindset, okay? But I'm seeing also a Gale stone. So this person is a stone. So they try to get you cast down so that they can collect you and claim you as a prize or claim somebody as a trinket or a keepsake or something like this, because this person is afraid to tell somebody only chose them because they wanted to win. They chose them because they was wicked and they would do wicked things to even people that they love. This could be the devil. Okay. But the truth is, this person is not going to win choosing this mother instead of the daughter, even if this is my mother, right? Which that just happens to be her name. This Gale energy could have also chose this girl, this Kanika Jenkins zombie, Janice Unpacked from Georgia, okay? And this person could have a stone pineal gland, calcified pineal gland. And somebody could have took my pineal gland and gave it to this person so she can get the accolades from my lifespan of work and my research that I've done on my own, right? So this could also have something to do with woe when it comes to what's written on the Georgia guidestones, okay? That these people didn't keep the protocol, or there's woe, or somebody might even want to bring woe to the Georgia guidestones to stop some type of depopulation or something like this. But I know there's a night owl energy, two of these owls right here that just try to do something. Somebody could be in your area. They could be staying close and they could be trying to come in and do something to you in your sleep. Okay, have sex with you or something. Somebody could be trying to record this. But like I said, if this was working, I've picked up that they've done this to somebody so many times. Why are you still having to keep on going back and doing it if it works? Why are you still having to go back and do... Oh, somebody want to prove... Okay, so somebody's using a group of men that stay close and they let them in the house to rape the wife. They drug the wife or something to the wife and then make it seem like this wife had sex with many men. And that's how they had to leave the relationship. But really, this man had sex with many men. And that's why they're not really willing to work on anything with their wife. If you study this man, whoever this man is, if you study him in his house, you will see this person just hides around the house. They may not even communicate with their wife. They may act weird, even if they may be attracted or they're not attracted to the wife anymore because they're sleeping with men. So you'll notice the demeanor of this man here. So now they just switched the script. They said, oh, if you want to go high, you're going to have to be gay. But that's going against everything that we even really know for real. But the bad thing about this is that some of these pastors have already been compromised. So behind the scenes, they're working with these people too, because they got men in their lives. They all had to get compromised at some point in time. The truth is, this is how they always been. So if we can't see that Diddy, if you look up TD Jake's son, I think, if you look up TD Jake's son, look up all his sons. It was one that had some troubles like a couple years ago. And if you can't see that, that's probably this newer P. Diddy. Because you could look at P. Diddy, I mean, and he kind of looked different back in the day. Changed a little bit. I think he put on a little bit of weight and then he got slim again. But P. Diddy is an exact replica of one of TD Jake's sons. Okay? So, I mean, I don't even know why we playing these games here. Like, these people ain't living double lives, even right in front of our face, playing us stupid right on TV. All right? So, by the time these people in the industry ruin your reputation like they did to Whitney Houston, they already been changed. They already been altered. So this ain't even, you know, God's seed, or these ain't even my original celebrities. These women, though, like Mommy watching them, they're wired. They have a wire in their brain already to do exactly what these men say, what mere men say. And then they claim that they're talking to God. What they really is doing is stroking somebody's ego, one of these leaders or something like this, and calling them God, because that's the only person that this person listened to. Somebody vowed to just listen to Satan or something dark or some man that they feel has power, or this might just be my man because this person wanted to have my life. Whatever this is, I'm supposed to feel jealous of this or something, but it's like, ew. It's like, ew. And I know that I'm somebody that looks like a woman, but they have a penis. And this person was raping me or doing something like this to me ever since I was a child, in the physical and in the sleep realm. All right? And then they get in on here and talking about women being whorish, but these are the people like All Eternal that have the keys that let people in on these women. They entice you with these, oh, your next person coming towards you when you know you ain't even dating nobody. That's witchcraft. The next person that's coming towards you, they have you, if you're subscribed to their channels, they have you on some type of list here. And they let these men or these entities or these aliens or these underground people do whatever they want to do to you in your sleep. If they like the way one of y'all look when they go canvassing through who's on her roster, then she will get you all juiced up with this, you know, spell work and these readings. And then you're like, ooh, he coming towards me. And ooh, he wanted like that. And then you just open yourself up to an energy to come and maybe, you know, cleave on to you at night. Okay? It's spell work. All right? Right in front of your eyes. Just like she asked for those pictures of those men. Send me pictures of you and your daddy or you and your brothers or just men. Y'all don't know that she was doing spell work. I told you she was doing spell work. I seen her doing it in the vision. She was doing spell work on those pictures to invade these men, or also put them through a scanner through the government or something like this, so that people can so that they can track where these people live and then start ruining your lives. So you'll have something to watch her channel for, because there'll be strange things happening in your life, or you will start to question your spouse and get on his nerves talking about other people. Now, he may be doing it and he may not be doing. You may never know, and you might find out. But this is what this is. It's to cause division. This is the person in the Bible, that evil entity that said, I'll go in and cause division against them. It doesn't really say, I don't think, when Jesus says that I didn't come here for that. I came here to bring the sword and cause division. Because again, I told you, I see it from a different point, where some of these people that people are calling their fathers, especially once they go over into the industry, no matter how it is, that's not Krishan's real family. You understand? That's not Blueface real family. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of these people, that's not their real families. So Jesus could have been coming to separate them or let them know, I'm better off probably being, I'm probably really your daddy or your mama. Whoever that is that you're talking about, either you know it, you already knew it when you fooling and lying to these people, or you didn't know it. And now I'm telling you. All right? So that's a different type of division here. Also, Yeshua finding out maybe things about or her or him or them. And I'm just saying that because somebody could be androgynous here. Okay, Adamites are androgynous. They are the ones with the male and female. It's not everybody. It's not everybody. I don't like when tarot readers say that. It's not everybody. It was that group that God created right then and there when he created both man and female and then called them Adam. That's who is the androgynous ones. That could be why me and somebody else could be being afflicted or something by these people right now, okay? And we could be in separate realms. Just to try to make sure that the powerful one stays low, they could have offered this person a better upscale lifestyle, okay, to be okay with leaving. Why we couldn't have it together? I don't know, but it couldn't be me that they lifted up and told me that if I cared about somebody, or if God told me that this is my person, you wouldn't have been able to tell me otherwise. I'd have moved all you motherfuckers out the way and brought the person in anyways. That's how you know that the person that they lifted up don't have the power and abilities that I do. All right? So, again, poverty, there's something about the stone or something. There's no poverty in the stone. If these people calcify their pineal gland, they may not see poverty. Or if they're calling you the stone, or this also says vigilant. So you could be a vigilante or called a vigilant, like somebody, I would think a vigilante is somebody that sees stuff, talks about and speaks about the real stuff, not just the stuff that don't have nothing to do with them. So that would be somebody that come on here and talk about, child trafficking. Oh, child trafficking is awful. Blah, 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 blah. These child traffickers. But really, this person is really connected to trafficking, but they traffic adults only. They don't traffic children. They manipulate the lives, and they traffic, and they house, and they harvest energy from just adults. They don't touch children. Now, I think that I'm hearing somebody named John thought that at one point in time. Even I'm hearing, even I think it was in that John Gotti movie or something. He was like, yeah, no drugs and no kids. All right. So somebody could be messing around with children, or they're addicted to children. They're addicted with getting the sweetness and the uniqueness out of a child at a young age in order to be sufficed, okay, for like a 40-year run or something until we go through another reset, no matter how strong the reset is. All right. So, you know, there's something about somebody's not going to be in poverty in this Georgia area, but they're not getting this sudden wealth. So maybe this person would have to, if they were banking on using your money or your finances to get ahead, they're going to have to forget about that. Now, these people may not be in poverty. They might be straight. They might be working just a regular 9-to-5 or something like this. They're not going to live that particular lifestyle, but this sudden wealth that they thought they was getting from somebody else or from validity here, okay? This could also be somebody telling you not to blow up. Now, we already did that within the past 24 hours. I knew it was coming, okay? Now, somebody might be trying to take the credit for it, but I don't think so, okay? We have P, or somebody's name is P, pay, or I don't know, PE could be, or something about PE class or something, vigilance. Somebody could have been watching somebody in PE class. I keep on hearing that when we were in PE in high school, matter of fact, ninth grade, that they had cameras in there, right? And it's funny because I was thinking that they might have cameras in my daughter's school. And ain't it crazy how God worked? I think that the gym, they was have something about the gym, or when they went to gym, they had to go to this restroom on some side of on the other side of the gym or something like this. Ain't it funny that maybe you know, I don't know what if these people wear their regular clothes to gym or not. But something happened here. Something happened here at a gym here because of a vigilance or vigilante or something here. But I feel like somebody is saying that it's not, this could be also somebody trying to be avenging or protecting children. And they feel like Jesus is not protecting them, or God is not protecting them, and they're the only ones fighting for children or something. So somebody could say that there was a natural reaction or something to something. But somebody could be saying that it was not. So let's see if that is, but I feel like somebody wanted to get something on somebody so they can compromise them on this gay rainbow. But let's see. Like somebody could be saying that you did something, or somebody else did something and they didn't actually do it. Here, let me just use this real quick deck, this little cheap deck. All right. So somebody could be trying to say that, and they can say, well, since we think you did that, or since you did that, you're not going to be able to get this or something like this. But let's just see. All right, because this is making me think about that, because a part of the gym caught on fire or something like this, okay? And somebody could be trying to say something, but I feel like if somebody would have looked deeper, they could have even, this could have been something that was a natural reaction, and they could have found out something here. There could be something like I don't know, y'all. I've been hearing like some of these old buildings in these schools have underground facilities here, and that they could be ushering children in and out, or making children confused, or brainwashing them and doing stuff to your children while they're at school here. So now I was thinking about the fact that I haven't seen my daughter bring home one book or do one homework assignment the whole year. So I was thinking, what are they doing? What are they doing there? So I don't know, because but when we seen this other, one thing I can say is Texas in reverse. But the Texas school, there's some teachings that they're doing here that looks like it might be in the upright. I don't know why. You see what I'm saying? Maybe they're doing good in their school systems, but these children are suffering more at home amongst crazy people in their communities and in their home. But in the school system, they're not having that shit. It may be that. Or they're teaching these children something in school. They're teaching them something about, because I feel like Texas is a NASA state. Okay? So they could be teaching children aerodynamics or other high scale level things. I hate to only use that as an example, but that's the only one that we can stay on track where I'm keeping that one, as something a little bit more advanced. So it could be something like that, where in some of these other schools, they're not really trying at all. Like I was looking at this ceremony that I went to, and I'm like, damn, when I graduated even from middle school, that shit was like professional looking. Like it was really professional looking. It was really nice, and it was really, but they just ran these kids across the stage in the middle of the day. They said, fuck waiting to let some parents get off work and put it at 6 o'clock at night, whatever like this. They said, nah, we're gonna do this shit in the middle of the day. And it only took a good 20 minutes or something. None of the kids was dressed. I still kind of liked it, but I'm like, this just don't even, they didn't even try. Like, they didn't even try. Okay? So somebody could also be trying to entice you, okay, about the school system here or the future of our nation here. All right? So I don't know. Maybe y'all can write down in the comments section how many of you, okay, if I can figure out how to get to it, how many of you have noticed that your children haven't had any type of homework come home? They don't even talk about any projects that they do at school. Ain't no checked papers came home. I don't even think that I seen one report card yet this year. I did not see, it's the end of the year that I have not seen not one report card. Now, y'all remember we used to have to bring it home and get it signed and take it back. Sometimes at some schools, it would just come in the mail, and you trying to hurry up and get home before your mama get home and check the mail so you can make sure everything look good on there. You know what I'm saying? But I haven't seen one yet. So what's really going on? What's really going on? We got Chariot in reverse. I'm telling you. I'm also seeing something about somebody's school and some lunch trucks. That's not all that's on them lunch trucks. Okay? There's something else in some of these communities where there's people that could have been in the high schools back when I was growing up, and they just moved up from county to county to stay in the school system. Maybe after they get caught doing something inappropriate or something. Okay? Like, at our high school, okay, one day I got into a fight with this girl in the hallway. And it was this guy named Ezel or something like this, or whatever his name is. I can't remember what it was. It was something. But he was kind of like a flamboyant little bit, maybe a little flamboyant, a little, and he used to work at the school or whatever. And I really didn't know him. I really didn't talk to him or anything like that. I didn't talk bad about him or nothing. I just knew that this was this guy that used to walk around like a hall monitor kind of person. And then one day I ended up getting a fight with this girl. It was coming though, because it was like a war between me and these people for like, it was like a war. So this could be God taking me back to that area saying that's what they're doing, Shalonda. It's just on a larger scale. They're doing the same thing they did to you back then, but they just doing it on a larger scale. Can you see what I'm saying? Okay. So these girls have been following us around, coming to our house, driving by our house or something, calling on our phone, walking up to us at school, pulling out knives on us and shit like this. Or they put a knife on my sister. These girls was kind of like bogarting around or whatever like this in the school and shit like this. And then one day she said something or she bumped up against me and the shit just went down right there in the hallway. And this was over this tourist, okay? She wanted to date him. She wanted me to not be the one dating him, and she wanted to be the one dating him. Okay? And so we ended up fighting. Okay? And what was I gonna say? And when we were fighting, I think that this dude, the guy I was telling y'all about, whatever his name was, start with an E. He was he was in the middle of it to break it up. And I think that I might have accidentally hit him while he was breaking it up. Or he might have got kicked or something because they was pushing us. They was trying to pull us off of each other. Like normally a security guard or somebody that would be breaking up fights in high school. What happened? And then, it was just like, dang, my fault, or I'm sorry, or whatever, like this. And then we ended up going in the office and stuff like this. Oops, I didn't mean to do that, or whatever, like this, and something. So I don't know if somebody is trying to, I feel like a lot of this bullying is coming from the school system. So imagine what our kids, or these retired people, or these recycled people that get cases or whatever on them, change their name and move to the next community and they just stay for 20 or 30 years. They just stay in the school system around children. You understand what I'm saying? It's something strange here. Because when I went to this little graduation, the guy that was up on the stage, and even Tori was like, man, don't he look like that one dude from high school when you got in that fight? Whatever, he said his name. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't think so, or whatever. But it wasn't until hindsight that I think I came home and I was watching somebody's video and she said, oh, girl, this is Mr. She was like, yeah, I'm about to talk about Mr. Can't Take the Truth or something. But his name is something else. His name is something else. When I went to the channel, his name was something else totally. But this could be somebody that's putting a witch hunt against someone. Okay. So I'm looking on the stage or whatever, and then I was thinking, damn, he do kind of look like that guy, I think, from back then. And he had a nice little brown suit on, nice little, vintage looking. I liked the way he was dressed. And he used to dress good at our school. You see what I'm saying? So there's something deeper going on, more sinister going on behind the scenes with these schools. Even if these are vampires that they made their way into our school system or something like this, or, they know what our kid's name is, what their social security number is, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? They know in these communities what little boys they can send in for these little hit and runs or these little smash and grabs. They know what fathers they need to try to initiate into these groups so that they can have access to their women and children. That is adultery. That is adultery. That is sexual immorality. Okay? That is a traitor. That is something like this. That you got a secret society to join the secret society so you could get your dick sucked every Wednesday at these meetings. So you sold your family out for that. And usually they got a whole bunch of ugly, thirsty bitches that'll bust it down for anything. They don't got the best of the bunch. These ain't all fly girls. These is girls that's willing to do anything because they just want to have a man. Or they just want your man. So a lot of these women, a lot of these times, these women that are being attacked, this is a personal thing. This is something that follows you since childhood. Right? Now, who knows if this man came and said, yeah, that was a wild beast, and she punched me in my face and kicked me in my nose and I was bleeding. Somebody could have, because this person was well liked amongst people in the community and people also at the school. You see? And then they follow up, they make a large following, like I said. They bring that same personality to a new school system, and it's the same fucking thing. So I came to rip down all the, y'all want to talk shit? I came to, as I realize and see shit, to rip down all of it. I came to rip down all the curtains. I came to say, stop trying to steal my shine. Stop stealing from me. I am about to expose y'all. I'm ripping down all the curtains on all the sides. With all your hidden motives, since you want to try to show people my personal life, well, let's talk about what some of the shit you're doing behind the scenes. And a lot of these people is connected to this mommy Watson energy. This is who want to be God so bad. We got the Chariot in reverse. These people are using this behavior. Compromised police stations and police officers, community police officers, tarot readers. Those, if you look at the word police or police, they could also be people that go to neighborhoods and they look like you and you trust them. And they be like, oh, girl, are they the one that cook all the food for everybody and say, come on over here, let's drink and kick it. And they are lice. They're a piece of lice. And they sucking your scalp. They scalping you clean. They scalping you. They taking from a child. They followed your child in school, right? And they've been stealing from you or your child ever since then. going into databases, because the school got databases too, typing in these things and then taking it into another database and things like this, and keeping you dumbed down while they stealing from you and your child. And then letting these small boys go in and do, we got small, okay? Smart. Maybe they be letting these small boys go in and do stuff to women and children to make them smarter. Okay? So it's something about somebody's energy here. It's something about something. It's very sinister what I'm picking up. It was not a good idea for somebody to do this, okay? These people are not going to be victorious. This may be a case that could be settled. Somebody cannot recover from this, all right? But you're not going to be burdened here because this is the fucking truth, okay? And the hermit is pointing out that this is the truth. There might be a witness in the background, and this is the King of Cups in reverse, a fake King of Cups that could have abandoned his family for this group or something like this, and abandoned a Queen of Pentacles in the upright that was trying to do right by her children and took each little spanking you did. Maybe you only 1% of spankings to your children, but they took those and blew them out of proportion, knowing that 99.9% of the time you was a good ass mom, better mom than they ever was the dad. You hear me? No matter what I had going on outside of my house, I didn't bring that shit to my house. It wasn't like in the 80s when people could come just spend the night and wake up on the couch and my kids is in the other room sleeping. Nah, my house was sacred for me and my family. For we can roll around on the floor, watch TV, sit there in blankets on the couch in the living room, sleep on the couch if we want to, sleep on the floor if we want to. Our house, we treat our house like it was a wolf's den. Period. Or a den or something. That's how it was. It was kind of messy sometimes. Sometimes it was clean. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, whatever they did was unjust. This person left. Now, they might have their own reasoning. Somebody might have been like, oh, these people didn't like you and they wasn't letting you in the club. So I had to go there and just do this or whatever. But they promised me when I'll get out or whatever that, we could have a better life. Yeah, I had to, pretend with one of their women or something to humiliate you or something. But once I got out, and it's like, nigga, I'm God. There ain't nothing that you couldn't have did if you wouldn't have walked up in the place with me. So I don't know what somebody convinced somebody of doing here, okay? But it was unjust here. Everybody knows what this person did. All this shit is in reverse. Everybody knows that this person left a Queen of Pentacles that was caring for her home. Now, I could have went out and kicked it with my friends, but I did not. Most of the time when I did this, I put my children to sleep, and then I went ahead and got dressed, and I went and left, okay, to go out and hang out or go to the club or whatever I was doing. I was a young mother, thrust into, I didn't complain about it. I was thrust into, having children at an early age, not being able to enjoy my single life or in my own apartment with my man to see how we would act up in that motherfucker naked or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I never got to experience that or whatever. I went straight into motherhood, right? And so, it's something like this that somebody's trying to take away from somebody here. Like somebody was this doting, caring mother, to the best of my ability anyways. I was couponing, grocery shopping, clearance shopping, spending hours trying to make sure everybody got cute clothes for a certain price. It's something like this. We worked really well together as a team. Financially, even though I didn't work, this man still carried home or was able to save a hell of a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't greedy or like, oh, I need all this all the time. I could compromise and go without. It was a family unit on a regular level. So I thought, right? So I thought, all right? But to the outside looking in, this could have been men looking in saying, oh, she don't really want for much or something. Well, I guess I can get her and I can treat her like that, or I won't have to give her nothing. I'll get her energy and I don't have to give her nothing. It could have did something like this, okay? Yeah, so somebody knew that they had an Empress in reverse, somebody that was not the Empress that they went into this union with, okay? And maybe somebody is finding out what that means, okay? Somebody could be trying to make this, that they don't get this Ace of Pentacles and they don't get me, okay, as a third party to be able to spend this money. And this is a tower for these people here. All right, it's time for me to be stingy with my money. Like this family or these community have lived off of whatever this is all this time. There could be an Emperor in a reverse here for this. And somebody's having a son could be bringing something back to you or bringing something to you. I'm not sure. And then somebody's sad about this, okay? Now, somebody could be close. Somebody is like, hey, mom. And I'm looking around like, what is this? Who is this? Who is this? Okay, so I don't know what's going on, but there's an ending to somebody crying or being sad or just sitting there thinking, why is this shit happening? When is, I mean, come on, I'm ready to get on with my life. When is this happening here? Like, when is this shit gonna be over? Like, if this motherfucker leaving me, when am I gonna know? Like, you know what I'm saying? What being a hoe is, or being somebody that's treasonous or betrayal, is that another bitch know that you leaving your wife before she know. You know, it's something like this here, okay? So we got the Seven of Pentacles here. With the one pentacle that this person was denying or whatever is being raised up, and this person may not be listening to these other ones anymore, but that's not going to be enough. This person will have to show up, and yeah, because this person is just watching. That's not enough. And this person is also working with these people in the underworld. That's not enough. That's not a helpmeet. God is not going to say, oh, well, yeah, it's not good that her to be alone. Let me send a helpmeet, and this motherfucker going to be hiding in the corner or down the street talking to me through some telepathic communication. No, this is somebody that could physically be a helpmeet. And that's why I'm saying they're trying to act like, oh, we're over here in these worlds and we can't cross over into, shut the fuck up. You probably live right down the street. You just taunting somebody. You live right down the street probably. You probably just went, instead of being over here in this subdivision, you probably just moved over into in Strawberry Creek or one of them nice subdivisions down there in Pleasant Prairie, off the west of the highway. One of them $400,000 homes. The real big pretty ones with the real nice backyards and shit. That's where you probably at. You know what I'm saying? We got the six of, somebody gonna have to give something back. They could even bought a house over there or something like this. All right, Knight of Wands energy. All right. Yeah, somebody did send a Knight of Wands in to get it on with somebody. Okay, a Queen of Cups. They could be trying to, a Queen of Cups could have sent this person in, or they see you as a Queen of Cups and they came in, a water energy or something like this, okay, with lots of precious stones at your feet, okay? And somebody could have came in here. This could be a seer or a spy. I told y'all that already, okay? But somebody could have been trying to do something to get a hold of these gifts. Yeah, so a high priestess, okay. A high priestess is behind your back. Okay, this might even be behind your house, in your neighborhood, or doing something like how somebody say, oh, girl, he doing that shit behind your back. Could be like that, okay? This person got blocked from moving forward or from checks to come in. I heard checks. So they could be like having some food stamps in your name, something in your name, okay, is what they could be having. And they've been waiting for this to come in, some mental illness checks, and you're not even mentally ill, which is a stain to put on somebody's record, okay? And somebody should get sued for that if that's what they're doing to a perfectly sane person. So we got High Priestess in the reverse, was blocked from getting something, and then maybe these gifts here, okay? So they're coming to this Queen of Cups to see what you know or what you see, all right? Or what they can try to blackmail you, okay? So battle ready could mean that somebody sent somebody in to defile you, and they recorded it. And this person, although they're sleeping with your husband, already made a foundation, a pagan. They probably jumped over a broomstick and shit, calling themselves married amongst these people. Or they already engaged in some type of sexual encounter or something to solidify a wedding or something. Or a shotgun wedding or something like this. This person is trying to see what else they can get from you, okay? Maybe you're not a, they're trying to say you're not a Queen of Pentacles or at-home body or something no more. Now you're out on the edge, or they push you toward, they also be pushing the Queen of Cups towards the water or the shore, right? Like they did Moses, okay? You see what I'm saying? And then we have the Knight of Wands here. So, I don't know. I mean, because I sure was looking out my window like, where the fuck is somebody at? Is somebody staying in one of these houses next to me or something? What is going on? Yeah. Because I was thinking like, what is this? You know, because you never know. Me and my Derek were just talking about how, ain't that funny how a derrick is something that pumps into the earth to get oil out? Anyways, I was thinking that I never see people in this neighborhood bring groceries in their house. I'm the only one I see bringing groceries in my house. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like simulation a little bit. So somebody's going to have to pay this. They're going to have to pay it anyways. Let's just keep it there. Somebody's going to have to pay. They're trying to stop from paying alimony, but they're going to have to pay it anyways. Because you already peeped what they was going to do, or you peeped what they doing. Okay? Two of Swords here. but God energy. This is somebody that's going off into a well-lit, they sold their soul and they going off into this lifestyle, but they want to leave this one with you nothing. You basically died and went to heaven, or died and went somewhere else, or went to a first heaven or a fake heaven or something. And you don't want to leave the person that's still here fending for your family. You don't want to leave them with nothing. You a piece of trash. And they going right to get the drained of their energy here. And these are gonna be the same people that got their hands out to me or saying, I miss you, I can't hear you, or you can't, oh my goodness, what if you was here with us? Yeah, I know you wish I was there. Because they draining your ass of your energy. Stop trying to, you're not happy either. You're not happy. And yeah, you're doing things you never did. Yeah. We also got a King of Wands in reverse here that want to come in and take care of something himself. This could be this bad guy that like to come in and try to do something, okay? Put you in your place. You see the lion is chilling, all right? And then we got this fool here, all right? Taking a leap of faith towards this. Okay, so, okay, this person said, oh, there was a King of Wands back here in reverse. But they was with the Strength card. They was with the most powerful person in the deck here, all right? The tightest person in the deck on both ends. And they went and took this leap of faith towards what they thought was about to be a happy life or a situation, and it's not happy there. They also just got drained of their energy. So this is somebody that, I ain't gonna laugh. This could be somebody that really needs your help, but, you know, God is looking at me too like, bitch, didn't you just say that you ain't gonna say nothing when they reach out their hands to you? And so that's where we at. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.